and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aiman Dalila Fatasyah, binti Rozman, and my matrix number is 201211247. So my topics for today is pros and cons of using media social. Media social is originated as a way to interact with friends and family, but was later adopted by businesses that wanted to take advantage of a popular new communication method to reach out to customers. The power of social media is the ability to connect and share information with anyone on earth or with many people simultaneously. Globally, there are more than 3.8 billion media users. Social media is an ever-exchanging and ever-evolving field, with new apps such as TikTok and Clubhouse coming out seemingly every year, joining the ranks of established social networks like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. By 2023, the number of social media users in the United States is forecast to increase approximately to 257 million. This is the infographic about pros and cons of using social media. So according to the research center, social media users tend to be younger. Nearly 90% of people between the ages of 18 and 19 use at least one form of social media. Further, these users tend to be better educated and relatively wealthy, or earning over 75,000 per year. And for now, I would like to inform you guys about the pros and cons of using social media. So for the pros, it's firstly, aid in recruitment. Social media platforms can be used to publicize job openings, resource candidates, and verify background information. Secondly, market the employer brand. Sharing social media about employee event and company values can establish an employer brand to attract applicants and customers. Next, deliver internal communication. HR communication on policies, benefits, company news, social events, professional development, and more can be available to employees at any time. Next, engage employees. Internal social networking platforms can be engaging in inspire greater participation than regular email communications. Employees may feel they have more of voice when their postings and comments are actively encouraged. And then the next one, promote social learning and knowledge sharing. Provide employees with the way to connect with co-workers to solve problems, promotes social learning, and can increase knowledge sharing globally. The next one, communicate during a disaster. This place employees can see emergency information from their devices to stay in touch with the employer and receive direction. And the last but not least, the professional networking. HR professionals can network with peers, keep pace with competitors, and help attract clients whose values align with the employer brand. Okay, and the next one is for the cons. The first one is security. Using social media platforms on company networks open the door to hacks, viruses, and privacy breaches. Next one is harassment. Employees may engage in harassing behavior towards co-workers on a social network, and HR will need to take action if it becomes aware of such behavior. The next one is negative exposure. Postings from former or current employees or client casting the employer in a negative light may damage the employer's reputation. Next one is legal violations. Employees become more susceptible to charge of discrimination, privacy violation, and interference with employees' rights. Under Section 7 of the National Labor Relations Act, among the violations when social media is used in the workplace. The next one is potential loss of productivity. Some employees may spend an inordinate amount of time on social media for personal reasons while at work. Enforcing a clear policy on terms of using while working can help to mitigate this risk. Last but not least is wage and hour issues. Non-exempt employees restricted to certain working hours may incur additional compensable hours, including overtime, more easily through social media use. Perhaps the most concerning aspect of social media is that encourages people to share personal information. Even the most cautious and well-meaning employees can give away information they should know. The same applies to what is posted on company-approved social media platforms. Employees may not be aware of how their action online may compromise company security. Educate them as to how a simple click on a received link or a downloaded application can result in virus infecting their computers and the network. Advise them not to click suspicious links and to pay careful attention when providing personal information online. Remember that just because employees may have an online profile, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have a high level of security awareness. So as for the conclusion is, social media can be useful tool for businesses, bringing advantages such as engaging with your audience and boosting website traffic. However, there can also be disadvantages, including the resources required and negative feedback. Considering these pros and cons can help you decide the best approach to social media for your business. With that, I thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.